To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill.
You cannot stop me, I'ma make it to the top spicy. Call a covenant, not cocky, you cannot break me. This world's mine for the taking. Got an inch man I'm making. I'll keep my head down and grind and be patient. I'll take a stab at the top and the sailing. They can all try but you cannot contain it. Cause I see the things that I want and I take on my goals. Push myself to the brink, no limit. Do what it takes to be free, committed. I'm a little obsessed with things, I'll admit it. But that's what it takes to get a freedom ticket. Got a killer instinct and it's just the beginning. Breaking down walls and the hurt start thinning. And the more you push it, the fast start tripping. Till you're the only one standing up straight, winning all.
No, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill. We never give up, no we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill.
You just gotta wanna keep chasing. Put you everything you're facing. Keep up with the pace and adrenaline rush starts racing. Get through all the things you hate in. Don't let the others in charge of your dreams. They just don't know what it takes to be seen. You see the ship take control of your team. And if you're alone, then a one-man army. So you better be starving. And you better be carving. Through the hate, keep marching. And every day keep charging ahead till you get what you want, what you dream. Regret is a thing of the past and you'll see that you always had it inside. It's the key to make the most of this life believe.
No, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill. We never give up, no we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill.
Boom. Go ahead, Ajat. Open the show.
What are you talking about? You make me sick talking about there's been nobody chatting before the show and blah, blah, blah. And look, every mother trucker is up in your chat. I got a couple, but I'm just saying. All right.
Oh, whatever. Just go ahead, open the show.
So anyway, welcome. No, welcome in, everybody.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
So we got John De Nicola. Go.
Hell yeah.
Rogue Nation. Oklahoma. Welcome. Wrights Crispy. We got Judd
the Mod God.
Wildlife Wanda.
Wildlife Wanda.
Let's see. Got Nate the Great. Yo. See, somebody's up in here from mine.
That's funny.
Share the love in both channels, right? Hop over to AJots, hop over to Toes. Hit the like. It doesn't matter where you chat. Just hit the like.
Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Or hit the down button. Who cares? So welcome in everybody. Right, Crispy Rogue Nation, Oklahoma, John D, Big John D in the house, y'all. Wildlife Wanda, Girl with Camera, G-Wack, always good to see you. Free Side, welcome in. Judd the Mod God, hell yeah. Yeah, Nightbot, of course, Nightbot's over here dropping it like it's hot. So, anyways, I kind of got sidetracked last night for the Friday night rants. So instead, I guess we're Saturday night ranting it. Right? You got anything to rant about, AJot?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the night goes.
So where you guys want me to start? Listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is my opinions. If you don't agree with my opinions, I'm all well for if you want to tell me your opinions. I still love you. You're still my friends. I don't care if you don't agree with me. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get butthurt about it if you have a different way of looking at things, but this is what I see. And what we're going to talk about is some things going on in the 1A community. Okay. And like I said, I don't want no one to get butthurt. If you get butthurt, I'll drop the panel link in a little bit. You can come up here and you can tell me why you're butthurt and what you think that I'm talking about isn't my opinion is wrong or whatever. I don't care. I'll take the debate. How's that? And I'm not going to get butthurt. So let me start off by saying that, listen, I've been in this community.
Green Queen, welcome in. Sorry. You all, yo. Okay. Go ahead.
I've been in this community for, I don't know, 4 years, going on 5 years or so, you know, as a creator, I guess, or you want to call it a content creator. And I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of channels come in, and I've seen a lot of channels fall, and I've seen a lot. But just lately I've been seeing, let me get started. The newbies, right? Let's talk about the newbies out here, guys. And I know pretty much all these people that are in my chat, they're not newbies. You know, everybody's been around the block a little bit. Oklahoma, Brandon, Judd, of course, Rogue, Wrights, everybody like that, right? Listen, these newbies, they come in here, man, and they start following somebody, and then somebody starts a narrative of their own that starts spinning off, right? And they don't like certain people, so they start spinning that narrative on why they don't like these people. And these newbies come in, and they just follow blindly. They have no idea what's going on. They have no idea who this other person is, what this other person's about, what they've done. And they just follow them blindly, you know, and it's crazy to me that you would just follow someone blindly. I mean, you got people calling, like asking people about the things that they're doing, you know, outside of the community, their nonprofits and whatnots, and don't even know what the name of it is. Call it a whole complete different name. They like took one name from what he heard somewhere else. And then he took the guy's name of the channel and he just combined them together and was like, what are you doing with it? And it's like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like, get your shit together. If you're going to want to talk shit about,
man, just grow some balls, right? You're ranting about it. So just say the names. I mean,
shut your pie hole. If I don't want to say someone's name, I don't have to say someone's name. It ain't about growing balls. I'm not scared of nobody out here. I'm not worried about nobody out here. You're the one that's scared. You might be the one that might want to worry about being scared. You worried about your channel. I don't care about mine. Just saying.
I'm not scared of my channel.
But and then you got people out here. Oh shit! You done made me lose my track of mine because you always running your. You need to go fucking make me a sandwich and quit playing.
Yeah.
Go make me a sandwich.
I don't belong in the kitchen.
So, and listen, I'm gonna go here first, right? Nothing against John Felix, right? I like John Felix. John Felix is cool, you know. dude's heart's in the right place and all that. But let's talk about this Audit Palooza thing, right? Because I listen, man. Like the Audit Palooza was a great idea, and I think the Audit Palooza,
Right, Oklahoma. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
I think the Audit Palooza was geared towards the Florida people. Period. That's what I seen. It was geared towards all the people in Florida and the people right in that
Or
little
near
yes,
surrounding area.
that little area, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, right in, the East Coast and, up that area. And here's what and this is another thing that I seen that I just thought was the funniest shit. So all these awards, right? First off, who voted on these awards, right? Like, come on. Really? And
Why
and
are you
and all the
hating?
and all these awards, but listen, all them awards were only given out to people that were going to be there, right? So James Freeman was going to be there, but he got sidetracked because of the Oklahoma thing or
Got
the Arkansas thing,
arrested.
right? So James Freeman, he got an award, but he was supposed to be there, right? Lackluster was supposed to be there, right?
Right.
But Lackluster wasn't there, and Lackluster got an award, and Erie County got an award. He was slated to be there, right?
Right.
All these people that were slated to be there were the only ones that got an award. No,
Good. You're just
what'd he
mad
say?
you didn't get an award.
I should have got an award for the best clout chaser, 1A clout chaser on YouTube. That's what I should have got an award for, and everybody knows it. But anyways, I just like there's thousands of channels out there, right? There's thousands of channels out there getting shit done.
Right.
And only the people that showed up there got an award. And like I said, who voted for these awards, right? Because I didn't vote.
So
and
is
I
that
didn't
your
see
only
anything vote.
complaint is the awards?
No, and my complaint, and I'm not complaining, right? Like I said, it was a good idea. It was great. It was great to see the people that got there and got together. But I think that if you're going to do it, you need to do it more centralized, right?
Well, if you're wanting more people
Yeah,
to show, I think location is key for sure.
right.
However, it being where it was, there were some people like No Name Coder, Jeff and C Tyrant Hunter, that came a far ways away, and it was only one day. Like, you know what I mean? That was kind of shocking to me. I mean, to drive all of that way for just one day of whatever,
True.
I mean, basically, eating, drinking, meeting, whatever, that would have been cool. Like, what would have been cool? Like if they would have had some games and stuff, that would have been cool. But anyway.
Right. Well, they had the contest, the food contest deal.
Felix had a vote on a live stream. I think if it was done like in a community post, you know what I mean? And it everybody shared it. That way more votes could have been taken. Yeah, for real. Silver Diamond, hello.
No, and you're right. Yeah, you're right. Like, so Felix had it, but everybody knows that, like, Felix he's like shadow banned. Like John Felix got like 290,000 subscribers, and you go into his live stream, he's got 30 people. Like, come on, dude. You know he's shadow banned, right?
Cornholio.
Yeah, see, you heard about the vote after even Rice Crispy did. You know what I mean? So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I get it, and I'm not talking down about anybody that got it. I'm just saying, like, there's so many other auditors.
Right? I mean, I thought for sure they were going to do some kind of, auditing or whatever. I mean,
protest, something,
and it was
stand on a corner with
sad.
100 cameras.
it was sad, right? Because it was hyped up to be this big thing, 200 people, and I mean, Brandon said 100, but I mean,
I
those
don't think there
people,
was 100 people.
I didn't see 100 people, but
I
there could have
seen
been many in the background.
I seen 50 at best. At best, I seen 50. I'm gonna be honest, and I watched several live streams that day. I watched NC Tyrant Hunter streaming. I watched Lana stream. I watched Harvey Freebird
Right.
stream. I watched No
Oh,
Name
his
Coder and
lives.
Friends and Code stream. No, I mean I was in his live the other day, Brandon, and he only had like 30 people, dude.
Yes, Audit Palooza, Silver Diamond.
Yeah. So and I'm not talking down. I'm like these are things that we could work on, right, for the next one, right?
Mm-hmm. Right on, Bread's Crispy. Right on.
Right on. Yeah. And I mean, in my book, Rice Krispie should have won the food thing. I think he got shafted by the Iron
Oh,
Fisherman.
whatever. I
Just
think
saying.
you're being a little biased
I'm gonna be biased, and I think Rogue Nation
because you haven't eaten none of that. No.
Rogue Nation should have got every auditor award out there. He should have got the best auditor, the best new auditor. I mean, whatever. Rogue Nation should have got them all.
Big
But now I'm
man,
just
last
biased.
minute.
Big man's in here.
Yeah.
Oh, what up, big dude? Anyhow, so that's that part of the rant, and that's really not a rant. I'm just saying, like, anybody that's got John Felix's ear, because I don't have the dude's ear. The dude don't know me from Jack or Adam. I don't think. I do watch his stuff, but I mean, let's, more centralized. Let's push for a bit. If you're going to vote for awards, let's push a bigger audience. And I think there should be an award for like the best supporter. Who does the who's the one that's always there
Right,
for
not
everybody.
those who just are in the field, but those
Right.
who do things above and beyond. Sure.
Yeah, in the background, because look, I mean, and Rogue Nation, Rights Crispy, they're all in here right now. Big Man, John Denicola, everybody knows that the supporters are the ones that keep the channels going. Like, I mean, that's period. Without the supporters, you're nothing. Your channel gets no views. Your channel don't get shared out. It's nothing.
Nice.
Yeah, top mod award, something like that, man. But I noticed it was geared towards I hate to say it, but it seemed like it was geared towards the bigger channels. It wasn't geared towards the.
Well,
they
gave a new upcoming or new auditor or whatever to Cammed
Up Caveman.
There you go. Yeah.
And I love Caveman, man. That's my dude, man. Cammed Up Caveman's a sweet ass dude. He's a Florida guy, right? He hangs with all the Florida guys with Felix and all them, right?
Oh, I
just
don't know.
saying.
Sure. Cop watcher. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, that was so inappropriate.
No, yeah, Cammed Up Caveman is awesome. I mean, that's my dude, man. I love Cammed Up Caveman. We Cammed Up Caveman's part of the Lorata crew, y'all.
Oh, speaking of Lorata, yeah. I forgot how I was supposed to start it. What was I supposed to say?
Oh, yeah. About the OBS live streaming.
Yeah, no, I know, but you said I had to say it a certain way, like bow.
Oh, you's welcome.
Oh,
you's welcome.
Yeah, so big shout out to Direct D. You's welcome. Looks like Lorata made you get better, look better, run a better show. I mean, kudos to that, You don't have as many people watching lately, but hey, nobody's watching.
That is great, though. That is great. Like I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody knows I've had my problems with Direct D, but his live streaming's gotten better, but like she said, he's not carrying as many people as the Bad Badger is.
Mitty. Oh, nightmares. Well, hello, welcome.
What's up, Mitty?
Been a while.
Oh yeah, drop that class with Bow. If you're part of the Lorata crew, say Lorata in the chat, y'all.
Loretta.
That's how we roll. But I mean, I ain't got much else. I got called two-faced by somebody in the chat. It's a newbie, of course. Some noob called me a two-face. Some noob that's not even in this country, right? Some noob that's in like Australia or some shit called me a fucking two-faced, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. What up, mother trucker?
I pinned it in mine. I don't know if
what
you
up,
pinned
though?
it in yours.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm driving, so I'm not really paying attention, but heading to pick up ITN right now. We're heading out cop watching.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Haven't been able to catch any early enough to be able to get alive, so it's been pretty shitty.
Hell yeah. Pop them in.
Goddamn.
Welcome in, everybody.
Can't see who just popped in.
Oh, right.
Caucasian and Rights Crispy.
Hell yeah. What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
What up, Crispy?
Unindoctrinated. What's up, girl?
There. Is that better?
I wish I had a tea bag. I could tea bag Rights Crispy right now.
You can slam me. It just takes a minute.
I just can't tell you how wrong your opinion is.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm down for the debate, old man.
No, well, you said that it was all geared towards Florida people, but I think like more than half of the people who got awards were not from Florida. And
the awards, right? But the awards were to entice them people.
Get on that.
Is what he's saying.
Okay, you get on that.
So, who would be interested in having something in the Midwest part of the country? Because I'm trying to put together something similar in the Midwest, but not going to be selling tickets or nothing like that.
Offer corn and corn-related products.
Well, I'll tell you, there'll be plenty of propane there to cook the popcorn.
You know, it was cool. And another thing, it was like more like a 3-day thing, because even though the event was just the one day, people showed up the day before and we were hanging out. People stayed the day after. We went out and got some steaks at this one steakhouse. I went with John Felix and with Constitutional Freedom Fighter and this one other dude, the Shaggy Hippie. And on my way out there, it was really cool. I was calling my family. They stayed at the hotel right on the beach. It was an Airbnb condo. And they were in the pool. And I was talking to my wife, and my little kids were like, Papa, you want to hear us jump in the water? And I hear my little boy, he jumps in. Bloos! You know, it's a nice splash. And then they said, okay, no, my little girl is going to do it. And all I heard was,
oh, we got the cops.
They freaked out. It was the Blue Angels all flew by, like right at eye level. Like they were just flying right by over the beach. You can't do that in the Midwest.
Yeah, but do you think? I mean, come on, Finn. Really, you think that there would have been a better turnout if it was more centrally located?
Yeah, I think it was the first. Also, it was the first Audapalooza. I know John Felix said he sold 100 tickets the first night. I'm like, where are the 100 people? You're right. There was about 50 people there.
Yeah, I was like I said, I watched like at least 10 live streams on and off all day long, and I never seen more than 50.
But there were a lot of people outside and scattered around too, behind the pool and stuff. There was at least 20 people just around the pool area at all times, and then about another 50 people inside the venue.
Don't get me wrong, that venue was banging, man.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was cool, but I mean, the dude who bought all the awards and everything, I think it was him and his family. and like I guess John Felix had a live stream. They're the ones who decided. It was more of a party than a convention. You know what I mean? But because, like I said, only
Right.
Rogue and Brick Jonesy really talked about freedom. Everything else is just like just having.
That's
fun
what I want to do differently. I want to do something like that, and I'm in the works of doing it now. But I'm not going to allow any alcohol there. Everybody to bring a dish. I'm not going to sell tickets. Make it a potluck. Open invitation. You don't need a ticket to show up or nothing like that. And probably rent a big inflatable screen so we can show informational videos and people can talk about what they want to talk about.
We did that here in my house with a bunch of channels. We actually reserved a space in the local library, and we did a seminar on how to sue the cops. Not legal advice, just showing examples of what we've done for our own cases.
Well, I did an audit of there's a town nearby here called Morton, Illinois, and we audited the Parks Department, and they did such a fantastic job that I would like to show my appreciation to how they did by renting a space there. It's right in the park district. They have a full kitchen, a dining hall, everything like that, and I think that would be a great venue for it.
Yeah, and as far as the cooking competition, I didn't have a full kitchen. I had it in the Airbnb. I was going to prepare stuff there, but then I thought that wasn't fair because they wouldn't know that I cooked it. You know what I mean? So I did it there.
They would have known you went to that damn Puerto Rican restaurant down the street and bought you something and then said it was yours.
Right. I actually ended up having to do that though because I didn't have anywhere to fry the shrimp or anything. So I bought fried shrimp. What I did was I made the sauce that I tossed them in the buffalo sauce. And, it was really not my best.
What are you fucking pigs doing? You can't turn left from there.
I agree. I wasn't supposed to win that one. and plus, my food had shellfish. So did Zodiacers. And Gio was a judge, and he's allergic to shellfish. So everybody cooked different stuff. It's not really a good competition. It should have been more of a everybody cooks the same thing, or something like that.
Welcome in, Izzy. X Havoc.
Well, we could be Monday morning quarterbacks. It was the first time.
No. And you know what? I'm probably the first and only person other than the frauditor troll channels, the frauditor channels. I'm probably the only channel that probably came out and voiced my opinion on it. You know what I mean? Because I think John needs the feedback. You know what I mean? If he wants to do it next year and do it better,
have been giving him feedback.
Right, but are they giving him feedback? Are they putting the feedback? Or are they just getting a hold of them? Or are they giving them feedback like I'm giving them feedback?
Yeah, no, it's same. And he's taking it well. He understands. He's like, hey, I did my best. And he did try his best.
And he did great, I think. I think he did great.
Yeah.
Like I said, his heart was in the right place and everything like that. And it turned out pretty good. I would have loved to have been there. You know what I mean? And I know AJOT wanted to be there. We just
you guys were invited. I told you could come.
Yeah, but
I was gonna try, but
it was just too far for us, man, to travel with the baby and stuff,
Yeah.
No, we didn't have nowhere to stay.
Yeah, and we didn't have nowhere to stay, and I was broke as a joke.
I had my place. I put my place up for auditing Erie County and Leslie Sylvan and Rogue
You didn't
Nation.
tell me that.
Yeah, we put 3 other people up besides my whole family. So
You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me I could come pitch a tent in your yard.
Gio actually pitched a tent with Dr. Sean Berry.
Nice.
But check this out. So, honorable mentions. Who would you have win the best new auditor, if not Canada Caveman? Who else?
Oh, best new auditor? I would have to say, oh shit, man, that's a big long list, man.
See, I thought that you would have had somebody in mind already if you were gonna bellyache about it.
No, I would. I mean,
Badass Bitch Award. I think Reba, 515050, or Susan Bassey are badass
Susan,
bitches. You know?
Susan Bassey's a bad bitch, boy. Susan
Right?
Bassey ain't no joke.
So those are my honorable mentions of who I would have
Katie
given
Kidman.
if I had a vote, which I didn't.
I would say Liberty Troll, man. Liberty Troll, man. I've been watching a lot of Liberty Troll, man. Liberty Troll is that motherfucking dude ain't no joke.
Yeah, I like him.
He's on top of his shit, man. I tell you. And he knows what he's saying. He knows what to say, and he's very calm and collected. And
Unfortunately, he did just get convicted. He is facing some time. So
yeah.
And
I like Lana because Lana got the best.
Right?
Huh?
Right, Crispy? Was it for that trespass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bullshit. He could have won that if he had the right defense. Same with that DMA guy. I really believe he just didn't make the right defense in his appeal. He didn't make the right argument. That's the only reason he lost his appeal. The only reason he lost the case. He just didn't know. Yeah. He could have beaten that if he used the right argument.
That's Social Security office shit, man. That's a sticky situation, man. I mean, I've read the law behind it, behind why they can restrict it and all that, and I mean, it's kind of a sticky situation.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that one's a toss up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, like if you look at the CR, whatever the hell it is, CRF or whatever. Yeah. If you look at that, it says that they can restrict places.
I know it said that, Rogue.
Yeah.
I talk about it almost every day with Rogue. He's facing charges. We're waiting for his judge to do a sentencing / judgment hearing. So hopefully, it was supposed to be in September. So, this is good. It's not. He's not rushing to a decision. So
I got a question for you, man, and this is the question that I've asked a couple auditors. One of them is on the panel with us right now, that Mother Trucker. But I got a question for you.
Wait.
Oh, go ahead.
Hold on. Oh, wait. There we go.
What's up, ITN? ITN in the house, y'all.
What's up?
Go subscribe.
Somebody drop ITN.
Look, that makes it bigger. Oh, I like that. Bigger.
Oh, it makes it bigger. Count me in.
So Finn, I got a question for you.
What's up?
And this I've actually tried to look up and I couldn't find it. I asked Midwest really, he found a couple things, but he didn't find anything that specifically said it. So you hear a lot of these auditors and cop watchers, right? And their shtick is you can't trespass me off of public property if I haven't broken the law. Where's the law behind that, or where does it say that? Because I haven't been able to find anything that specifically says that unless you're breaking the law on private property or public property, you can't be. And they say it's a law. Like the cop watchers auditors always say that's a law. And tell me what law is it?
It's called the right of access. We all have the equal right of access to enter public property. And in order to restrict that right of access, you have to have a secured area or the person has to be breaking the law to be trespassed. So everybody has the right of access in public areas. That you don't, it's called the right of access. Same with your your front yard. You know, if I work for UPS, I can walk on your front yard and get on there. So if it's the same with public property, everybody has that place just like their front yard, like the public library. Everybody could go in there, the public library, and unless you commit a crime, you can't get trespassed. Same with somebody's front yard. So right of access is what it's called.
Can you? I mean, I know you can't. I don't want you to do it now, but can you find that and send it to me so I can read it?
Well, yeah,
because
just Google right of access.
Oh my gosh, no! Do your own work.
Yeah.
So,
Hey,
right of access. Look it up. Right of
real
access.
quick before I get out of here, I gotta run because the scam's popping off. I found something out the other day, and I posted it on my community page where I was called out for being wrong about Pennsylvania v. Mims, and it only applying to the driver. That is not the case. There's case law, Maryland versus Wilson, where they quoted Pennsylvania v. Mims and even stipulated in there that Pennsylvania v. Mims does apply to passengers as well. So to those that are quoting that, saying that passengers don't have to get out because of that, they're wrong. And I had to admit that, which I did on.
Hey, look, don't feel bad, man. A lot of lawyers don't know how to read case law and understand it. It's really hard. You have to be able to read it all and understand it all. So when you're thinking about Pennsylvania v. Mims, what's that? It's about a cop getting somebody out of the car because he doesn't feel safe.
It all revolves around officer safety, exactly.
Right. So it's not about like who committed an infraction, like with the ID law. Like, does it apply to everybody in the car because they didn't commit a traffic infraction? It's not the same thing. It's everybody in the car could possibly be a threat if the cop has a reasonable suspicion of a threat or reasonable threat posed, you know? So he can tell anybody and everybody in the car to get out. Yeah.
All right, guys. Hate to interrupt like that, but I got to run. The scanner's going crazy, and we're out and about here. So,
well, if you go live while we're live, we're restreaming you. Just bear with
Yeah.
That is fine. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right.
Later, brother.
Sorry, love y'all. Y'all stay safe.
Yeah, and feel proud, bro, because you know a lot more than most lawyers too, man. So
Much love, baby. You know you're the one for me.
Oh, damn it, Squatch, you're making me feel all randy. Get me all choked up. You're getting IT and choked up.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
gonna
baby.
also
Baby.
take care of y'all.
Later,
Are
guys.
you out here, right?
Yes, sir. I got a boogie too.
All right.
Boogie,
All right,
boogie.
man. Thanks for
Later.
stopping by, brother.
For sure,
I
brother.
scared both of these wussies away with the sheer power of my voice.
Yeah, you know, it's I gotta go rub one out.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
it's no
my
doubt.
God. Oh,
Hey,
wait,
look, there's
K-Man.
K-Man. K-Man's in my chat. What's up,
Later.
K-Man?
Were your
I was
ears
just shouting you
ringing?
out, brother. We was just shouting you out a little
Okay, I
bit
don't
ago,
like that
K-Man.
one. Whoa. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
I was looking at my
Yeah,
boogers.
that was like,
So what are you
Hold
finding?
on, stay right there a second. Let me get some of these hairs.
it's like, whoa. Like,
Whoa.
whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Too funny.
So what's up, Sasquatch? You got anything you want to rant about?
Yeah. Have I ever mentioned the movie I wanted to make?
Is
Meth
that a
Gator.
rant or no?
Just
no,
hear me
Meth
out.
Gator.
Meth Gator, yeah. A couple of few years ago, I pitched a movie called Meth Gator right before Cocaine Bear came out because I thought it was hilarious. And I came up with a plot and everything. Lo and behold, my dumb ass wake up yesterday morning and they've got Meth Gator on Tubi. So
Nice.
I fruited up for a little while because I thought they stole my movie, but then I watched the movie and was like, oh no, that's way, way bad. See, the problem with their movie is their Meth Gator has teeth. And we all know meth heads ain't got no teeth. Their Meth Gator eats people. And we all know Meth Gators ain't eating nothing but more meth.
Right.
So I was a little perturbed until I saw the Meth Gator fly that I was like, okay, I can live with this. Now, I don't know how Meth Gators fly. It's in the movie. They made that movie, but for all the world, it looks like they listened to the first half of that live stream where I was talking about it and didn't hear the second half because it's supposed to be a love story. Because think about it, if a gator ain't got no teeth, he ain't hurting nobody when he snatches them in the water. He ain't eating. So they just swim back to the bank and go about their day, right? So in my head, I was thinking this should be like an adventure weekend that a group of meth dealers have gotten together and plotted to make money legally off of illegal meth by not selling the meth to people, but using it to train gators to chase a boat.
Nice. That's your rant.
Yeah. It's the third time I've had it today, so it's a little worn out.
Okay, worn out. Oh, so you're gonna come on my channel, and then you're gonna come on my channel and give me some sloppy seconds or thirds. You fucking
thirds, maybe fourths. I don't know. I've been fussing about this for a couple of days. To be honest, it kind of did stick in my craw a little bit.
You motherfucker!
Right?
Oh yeah, I'm sure you've been over on Flow State and all that, and probably told all them, didn't you?
I had seen Flow State.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. He said something about having to go to a funeral or something.
Oh, damn. Sorry. Look, man. So I got another rant too, man. I wanted to rant about, dude. This rant I wanted to rant about is about Clash with Bow. Now, all these people are trying to say that Clash with Bow trashes this person and trashes. Listen. Clash with Bow is the realest person you're going to find on YouTube right now. He's the only person that'll tell people that he don't care. He's only there for the money. He's only there for the TTSs. If he ain't getting TTSs, he's not there. He's restreaming people. He always drops everybody's link that he restreams. And then they call him a troll because, and it's funny because the First Amendment people are the one that call him a troll. They're like, oh, he's a troll, but because they don't like what he says about him, and when he does his commentary, his color commentary, it's funny, it's hilarious, dude. I don't get it.
People misuse the word troll all the time. They think that just because someone doesn't like you that they're trolling. That's not the case. I could not like you and not care about it at the same time.
Exactly. I just don't watch it. You know what I mean? Well, so I won't say that, dude, because I watch some people I don't like just because I want to see them. I want to see their demise. You watch me a little bit. Oh, I watch you, yeah, but I watch you because I have a stake behind watching you, you know? Because
really,
when I watch your show, it's usually got age out on it. So
yeah.
He's lying. He doesn't watch our show.
I know he doesn't watch our show. He's got better things to do this time.
No, if Clash with Bow's on, I'll watch Clash with Bow before I watch your show.
Like trim his toenails or attempt to grow a beard.
I don't do that. I don't trim my toenails. A-Dot does that for me.
Yeah, you.
What's up, Culture Club?
Yes, he's lying.
Look, that's one thing about this whole YouTube gig. I would prefer to deal with an honest, authentic individual who is putting forth a particular narrative that he's wanting to portray, then deal with someone who is just outright lying and trying to pretend something they're not. At least I can respect the concept of a narrative that you would like to portray, even if you do it badly. I can respect the effort. What I can't respect is these people who come out who have had 15 different sock accounts coming in trying to troll on you and then try to jump into your panel as if they're going to take care of this situation some kind of how. And I'm like, bitch, please just get that amateur hour trash out of my way. I'm not interested.
Look. Okay, indoctrinated. I wouldn't either, right? And the first few times, I'm gonna embarrass him a little bit. The first couple of times I had to put on gloves, right? Like it was just, I'm not a feet person.
Now you know good and well you took him out to the air compressor with that slide grinder and knocked off the rough edges.
I needed to get the Dremel out right when I first started. Like, and it's he walks around.
She said you got a troll's foot, bro.
Yeah.
Look, man, I got hard man working feet, dude. I don't care. I ain't ashamed.
Oh my god! But
You
it's
should be.
either. I mean, oh my god! I have to look at them. He likes to walk around. You know, he wears boots and socks all day. So on the weekends and stuff, he just does the slides. You know, no socks. You know, so I gotta look at them. I'm like, babe, no, we gotta do something with the tails and the dinosaur claws, man. Like, yo, it's not only a quarter inch long; it's a quarter inch thick. You know. Okay.
I thought this was your rant, Toe. How did it turn into her rant?
Oh, I mean, hey, look, it's a rant, dude. She can rant if she wants. I mean, she opened the panel up, so I'm down for everybody to get a rant in if they want. Come on up, talk about someone you don't like. Talk about someone that pisses you off. I don't like that fucking. I don't like that generally specific idiot either.
Bro.
Just saying.
I don't give enough of a shit about those idiots for any of them to piss me off. I don't care. Generally specific, he's been showing up a whole bunch of different places, and he pops up, and 9 times out of 10 when he comes rolling through, I just ease on out because yes, I could attempt some sort of coup, but everybody knows he's a total cheese bit. No, you don't have to tell anyone. They know. They're just clowning him. They're
entertaining the idea.
They are entertaining themselves is what they're doing, and he's there as the clown at the center of it. Am I supposed to hate that? Now, him spending half his life focusing on a particular couple who, to my knowledge, has never heard a fly, and perfectly courteous with me, nice as they could possibly be. But who's not being nice? Some specifically general motherfucker. He's just not. Bro. See, the thing is had he taken 5 minutes out of his day, sat down and had an honest conversation with a couple of folks, he might have avoided this entire consideration. However, because he wanted to clown, he ends up in the situation of spouting bullshit about things he don't know nothing about. Now, he may know some things. He obviously does. And so since he does and shouldn't, where's he getting his information? It must be from inside of the various investigations that were taking place, which seems like it might have some legal ramifications to it if it were to become too widely known that certain people were revealing things that shouldn't be revealed. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Without saying anything at all, I just had a rant.
Oh, see, I'm glad I actually brought that guy up then, so you can rant about him. That's great. So, what do you think? What do you think about what's the hell's that guy's name? You just did a show on him just recently.
Gen X.
Gen X, yeah. Yeah,
right,
what do you think?
Okay, so here's the thing. I think a lot of people got him completely off base. He is exactly what he says he is. He's not trying to pretend to be anything more than he wants to be. Does that make sense? You fake it till you make it kind of approach. He has taken his personality as an antithesis to the people that are around him. And so he seems standoffish to some people because they approach him in what he perceives as a standoffish fashion. He reflects that. If you approach him in a friendly fashion, he reflects that. If he doesn't know exactly how to take it, it's kind of a toss-up. But ultimately, he's honestly interested in men's health, slightly less so in men's rights, but has no shits to give for any of the political or conservative, liberal narratives, any of that trash. My one complaint with him, he trusts Google.
It's probably not a good idea. I mean, I trust it as far as I can throw it. I mean, I do go to it for some shit, but
if you need to write a dissertation, if you need to make citations, if you need to go and do some type of a legitimately taken paper, that's fine. But if you want to find out anything about Trump or anything about, Assange or anything about any of the verboten people like freaking Alex Jones, If you want to go find out about them, Google's not the place to go, bro. They're not going to give you a straight line on it. They're going to hit you with all of their narrative hooks and everything, and it's going to be weighted language and the whole nine. As long as you understand that, you can at least read it and be like, oh, so this is the bullshit they're propagating. It must not be quite like that. And then guess at what the actual narrative should be, the reality of it.
Welcome in, Nikki, Pepper Brooks.
So
STD.
what do you think? What do you think is going to happen on Wednesday, dude? You think
Wednesday? It happens Tuesday.
Wednesday is when
that's
they
the
announce.
election, but Wednesday is when you're going to know.
Wednesday, they're supposed to announce.
Right, but I mean, you'll know by the end of Tuesday.
Not really.
We didn't know. We thought Donald Trump won last time. And
regardless, regardless, by the time you go to bed, California will still have 27 counties out counting.
Yeah.
LA doesn't finish counting until like 4:00 the next afternoon or some shit.
So what do you think? I'm just saying, you think it's going to be a shit show either way?
I don't think no matter which way this election goes, America loses.
Yeah, it's a shit show. It's a complete shit show all the way around.
It's what I refer to as a zero-sum game. If you're game theorying a problem out and you apply game theory to this specific problem, the only win is to have not played. Any American citizens that are out of the country are the ones that win.
True.
There will be fire and there will be blood.
I think so. I've noted. I heard a thing the other day that there's like a shit ton of American workers that are taking Wednesday off of work because they're just worried about what's going to happen.
A couple of people should have taken the next like from Monday to Thursday off. And when I asked why, they just stared at me like I was a really strange rock.
And I don't get into politics. Like I said, it's going to be a shit show either way.
Yeah. Well, the issue is
neither one of them can save us. Just putting it that way.
Do you know what the term balkanization is?
No. Tell me all these damn new words that I don't know. Come on.
All right. So balkanization is the byproduct of distance on a civilization. You have Atlanta on the East Coast, you've got LA on the West Coast, and they have two totally different cultures, but they're part of the same nation. It is possible to drive a wedge between these two populations so that they dislike each other and eventually, develop animosity and othering each other and stuff like that. That's a very condensed concept of balkanization. Balkanization actually involves language changes and definitional changes and stuff, which we are seeing to an extent. California has its own kind of unique definitions. They've even changed legal definitions in the state that don't abide by the federal definitions of the same words. At this point, you can no longer communicate with these individuals. Once the communication breaks down, there is no further recourse for diplomacy. Only violence will solve certain problems. Everybody says violence solves nothing. That is a misnomer. That is a complete lie. Violence solves every major problem. Every law is enforced by violence or the threat of violence.
Or the threat of violence, at least. Oklahoma said, you gave GS a new word now.
What was it? What did I do?
With that balkanization and whatever you said.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Good girl.
Did I get it right?
Balkanization, yeah. I
was just paying attention. Look at
that. Like during the Civil War, before the Civil War, there was a distinct divide between North and South. Nowadays, we don't have that type of division. Our divisions are more between rural and urban. And that's a little bit harder of a distinction to make when you're talking about modern culture. Because how do you define modern American culture if 85% of the people in the culture, we'll be a little bit more conservative. 75% of the people in the culture live in urban areas or consider themselves urban, whereas 45% of the culture live in rural areas. What's the culture? Who runs the culture? Who decides that narrative? Your
Okay,
knee-jerk response. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, man, this is a rant panel. This ain't a let's get deep into everything panel.
Oh, okay. Well, your knee-jerk response is to immediately say the majority rules, but we are not a democracy and never were. So get that trash out of your head. The most reasonable are the ones that should rule. And reason has completely fled the entire political system. It has become nothing more than the DOD and the DOJ taking turns attacking different aspects of American society. Lawfare.
True. You know what I'm gonna do on Wednesday?
Give me a Hummer.
Go to work and try to
Right.
make money.
I hear you, boo. Get that bag.
And
Damn
then
right.
and then look at my phone every now and then to see if they finally announce somebody.
We'll see. I don't know. I'm wondering how much electronic voting is going to be leaned on this time, because it was a very hard sticking point for the last election.
Well, I mean, I heard they didn't even fix nothing of the hiccups that they had with it. So
Why would
I
they?
heard
It worked
they're using the
perfectly.
same system.
Worked perfectly. It was flawless, sir. They fortified the election without even having evidence.
Yeah. Well, I don't vote. And I did, you know what? I did, and I'm not a big fan of the person, or let me not say that. Some of the stuff the guy says I don't follow a lot. Like I'm not down with. But I was watching a live stream, and it was, here's the deal. I'll give him a little shout out. Here's the deal, Brian. But I think it was him that said that, you know how you always get people that say, oh, if you don't vote, you ain't got nothing to say, or you can't say nothing. No, if I don't vote, if I don't vote, and this is what he said, here's the difference, and I have everything to say, because if I don't vote, when that person that you voted for fucks something up, I can look at you and say, you fucked up because I didn't vote for them.
You get what you vote for. But that being said, I am a hardcore conservative. I married a hardcore liberal. And so we looked at each other after our third election or second election and was like, we really don't have to do this anymore because we cancel each other out. And that was the end of that conversation. And we don't fight about politics anymore. Ever.
Nah,
it's
and you know what? Me and Ajot don't fight about politics. I just fuck with her about Trump all the time because she hates Trump. Like, she's one of them. I hate that guy so much, and I just
I've found Ajot to be easily led by a lot of people. She's a follower.
Well, no,
I am not. Oh no, sir. I am not a follower.
Calm down.
No, thank you.
Calm down. You're an absolute sub, and you like to be told you've done well.
That might be true, but that doesn't mean I'm a follower.
It does?
No.
So you don't like to watch like TV at all?
No,
she don't. She's not.
You watch a lot of YouTube videos and stuff?
No,
yes.
No, I don't. I have a 1-year-old. What are you talking about? It's a bunch. I mean, cartoons.
What?
Yes.
But she watches more. She watches more YouTube than she does TV. That's for sure.
Okay, where do we get our news from?
I don't watch.
What do you consider an authoritative source, Ajot?
An authoritative? Nothing.
Authoritative. Yes, nothing. There is no source of information that you trust.
No.
Yeah, because she don't even trust what I tell her.
I can understand that.
That's funny. She don't trust nothing I tell her.
I'm not on X, so culture.
Okay. So where did you get your impressions of Trump if you don't watch these things?
It's on TV.
Oh, so you do watch TV. Right. So your source for Trump was what, CNN,
TV on a regular
Fox,
basis is all I'm saying. I don't even know.
But you don't like Trump.
I don't like the person he is. I'm not saying that he does not have.
How did you learn about the person he is?
Things that shut up, Caucasian. I'm
All
not
right.
saying that there aren't good qualities of Trump or that there's not stuff that he could do right. I just don't like him personally. That's just
What's up,
personal
Steve?
thing.
Welcome in.
Welcome in, Steve. Hello. Good to see you again, bud. I was just being talked down to by AJOT. My bad.
Whatever.
But I'm just saying, you're more influenced by media than you realize. You don't know Trump. You've never met him. All you've ever heard is what people say online and on TV. And that entire medium is completely left wing. The whole thing. You've never gotten a straight story out of what Trump does. If you'd like to get a straight story about it, look into his philanthropy and how he does it. That's more telling than the trash that's on TV. This dude will go to New York. He'll be on his way to Trump Tower or whatever and stop at a random deli, walk in to get a sandwich. And he walks in like a normal person to get a sandwich, runs across some dude who's out there selling some kind of trinkets, looks at him and goes, "Hey man, those are pretty cool. I'll give you $50,000. You start a business and I get 20% of it. If you can pay the $50,000 back in 5 years, you keep it."
Mm-hmm.
And they show up with the 50 grand 5 years later and he doesn't take it. He's put that towards your business. You'll be doing fine now. The man was homeless when he met him and he's not anymore. And this has happened a bunch and he does not advertise it. It's not something he tells people about. He's not over here virtue signaling with it. It's just some shit he does because that's what he does. So you're trying, so these people in media are trying to tell me that a guy who willingly gives his money freely to random people he meets on the street that he thinks has a good idea is Hitler. He says mean tweets. Okay. I do too.
I'm not even that stuff doesn't even bother me. The things that bother me, besides I just don't like him as far as I guess policy or whatever would be presidential immunity for one. The other thing would be, that he is into, the police force and all that. I think he's going to weaponize all of that.
Are you
Well, yeah,
against the police force?
he wants to give all police federal qualified immunity.
Yeah, like
He wants to give all police immunity, and I heard that come out of his mouth. So that's not mainstream media. I heard that come out of his mouth. I'm not down with that.
I do not like qualified immunity on its surface. It's a terrible legal doctrine that has been adapted from the court system and not through any actual legal channels to create a freaking law, right? Mm-hmm. Signing it in, a president signing it into law would make it an actual law that would be far more difficult to overturn than the individualistics. I mean, it'd take a while to do it everywhere as it is because case law is a bitch. Mm-hmm. But the only reason I can see to give a federal qualified immunity is to have that law overturned and remove all of them in one swoop.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, brother Pink? Welcome in, brother.
What's up, Pink Taco? I'll be looking at you tonight.
Yeah, hey, this is not the corner, man, Oklahoma. This ain't the naughty corner. This is Total Life Rants. Naughty Corners is on Tuesdays.
And like I think Culture Club said, she was like, you need to do your own, research. Absolutely. I totally agree. Look, I'm not saying vote for Kamala or Halala, whatever.
Chameleon Harris.
I mean, I'm not voting. I mean, I'm voting for other things, but I'm not voting for president because I don't like either one of them. I just don't. I cannot give either one of them.
So given a choice between two evils, you can either freeze to death in a pond or burn to death in a burning building. Which do you choose?
Say it again.
You have two choices. Okay. You can freeze to death in a freezing pond, or you can burn to death in a burning building.
Probably burning building.
You ever been on fire?
Nope.
That freezing pond looked real good to me, bro.
Oh, I'm sure it does, but
oh yeah.
I caught a burn all the way up.
I think I would die faster, burning, but I mean.
See, the thing about the freezing time is you just drift off to sleep there.
Sure. I mean,
you take all your clothes off.
I watched Titanic. Hell yeah, you would.
There's enough room to jack on that damn door, you bitch.
Scoot over, bitch.
Fuck. I always wanted to do a refilming of that final scene where Jack pushes her off the board, starts flapping away, saying something about red pill.
That's funny.
Party in the naughty corner.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm the very first MGTOW. Splash, 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 splash.
Till the
That is funny.
Come.
That pitch could have got over a little bit.
Right. He could have laid on top. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, they could have spooned each other and kept warm. Fuck.
Right? Dumb bitches. Then we wouldn't have a movie, would we?
No, yeah, then there wouldn't be a movie. Leonardo DiCaprio wouldn't be like huge and
I don't know, Leonardo.
I actually my favorite.
You ever
What's your
seen
favorite movie with him?
What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Hands down.
No. I think Wolves of Wall Street. That was it.
No, that's good.
No.
Dude,
Yeah, that's good. But as far
Grape.
as
Yes.
as far as actor and role
Bro.
and yeah.
When he's dude, I mean him, Johnny Depp. You've got I can't remember the chick's name. You got dude. What's Eating Gilbert Grape is absolutely fantastic, and is Leonardo DiCaprio's hands down greatest role. I did, dude. Somebody told me this trash, and I was like, I saw part of that movie. It sucked. I never paid it any attention. I was like, one morning I come out, going to go to work, and I walked out, and it had just started, and I sat down with my breakfast and was eating, and like 2 hours later, it went off, and I realized, shit, I'm late. It's a good movie, bro.
Welcome in, Steve.
I've been there, done that.
Said hi.
Yeah,
That's how I found The Whitest Kids You Know. You ever heard of them?
No.
We're a comedy sketch group back in like the 2015 or so, somewhere in that ballpark. And we were leaving to go to a New Year's Eve party, and Comedy Central was having a Whitest Kids You Know marathon. And we're literally walking out dressed up in our suits and everything. My wife's in her dress, and we stopped in the living room, smoked a joint, watching The Whitest Kids You Know. And 2 hours later, we were like, shit, we got to go, man. Like, hold on, what is this? Can we record this? Where's my TiVo? It's hilarious. They do the Gallon and PCP sketch. You ever seen that one? Oh my God. It's so hilarious.
I've never seen none of that.
There's another one where the guy does it's Trevor Moore, and he explains the best place to take a shot at any particular person that might be in the White House. It's from a particular hotel room, a particular corner.
So what's your top 5 actors or actresses in your era? So let's not go back and say like Humphrey Bogart, bitch, because he wasn't in your era.
All right.
In your era, what do you think the top
Val
5?
Kilmer. Val Kilmer is way up on the list.
Number 1? Are we going 5? Are we going 5?
We're gonna go 5 up. We're going 5 up. And you might be a little upset with my favorite one.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
Is number 5.
Okay.
I've got to put Johnny Depp in this list, so I'll put him as number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Downey Jr. is definitely on that list. So number 3.
Really?
And you're not going to like this one. Steve Martin.
Really?
For specifically the role in My Blue Heaven.
Huh.
Dude, he has chops. You don't see it because he's always doing comedy and stuff, but when he does the acting, it is flawless.
Was that 5 or was that number 1 or was that number 2?
That was number 4. Got one left. If you want to consider that for a second.
Oh Jesus! I was going to ask AJ, but she walked away.
That's because she doesn't like you anymore.
I know. Go ahead.
I'm debating between Scarlett Johansson has some really amazing roles in her backstream. Back before she was really famous, she did some really good roles. But I'm going with Natalie Portman.
Really?
And I know that sounds strange, but if you go and watch Leon and you watch where she came from, she has the chops to be one of the best actresses in Hollywood. She's just so politicized, she can't really do it. But I loved her in Leon. She was amazing. It's The Professional in English. She's like 12 when she filmed that, but it's amazing movie.
What else? What else you got? How far are you? I don't even know where you're at.
That was 5. Yes, for 5. That's 5. Okay.
That 5? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now you want my 5?
I guess I'm gonna get it. So hit me in with the money shot.
Let's see. I would say Halle Berry, number 5. I would say number 4. I would have to go with Keanu Reeves, yeah.
Okay, I'll accept that. Definitely. I should have had Keanu Reeves in my list. I didn't think about it.
Number 3, Tom Hanks. Number 2,
all right.
Number 2, Johnny Depp. And number 1, which you completely forgot, Denzel Washington.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, and then you kind of got to consider some that aren't quite so famous as the ones we've named. I mean, you should go digging into folks like we are talking about our era, not so much the modern era.
Right.
You could go into things like Molly Ringwald, anybody out of the Brat Pack.
True story.
Judd Nelson was amazing.
Judd Nelson's amazing. Yeah, that's true.
He's still amazing.
Breakfast Club is a badass movie. I don't care.
Breakfast Club got me laid for the first time.
Right. I don't care who you are. That's a great movie.
It's a great movie. Everybody wants to harp on like Pretty in Pink, and while it's a damn fine movie, and St. Elmo's Fire is another one that everybody loves a whole bunch. But I mean, next to The Breakfast Club, it's neither one of these movies holds snuff. You know what I mean?
What about Weird Science? You remember that movie?
Weird Science was really, really good. But when it comes to spoofy type movies like that, Top Secret, and A Real Genius. Real Genius was one of Val Kilmer's best roles. He does an underwater backwards bar fight in that movie.
There you go. So what's your number 1 favorite movie of all time? Favorite movie?
Bro, I worked in video stores all through the death of DVD and
okay, that's not what he asked. He asked what's your favorite
That's
movie?
gonna take some fucking consideration, man. I've watched a lot of movies.
Oh, I know mine. Mine's easy.
Godfather.
Mine's easy. The Godfather is my favorite movie of all time. I think it's the greatest movie ever made. Godfather, and then my second favorite movie of all time is Big Trouble in Little China.
I was just thinking Big Trouble in Little China, like Breakfast Club, Big Trouble in Little China, Gremlins, House 2. House, the original House is an analogy of alcoholism. House 2 is an analogy of addiction, and House 2 is better.
Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? That's a good movie, too. That's funny.
Brother, Where Art Thou is excellent. Shawshank Redemption is very, very good, but I kind of feel like it doesn't stand on its own terms, right? Because it's sourced from a book that's even better than the movie.
Oh.
So
What about
So
you,
was
AJ?
Jurassic Park.
Well,
What?
I know what AJ's favorite movie is, and it's a
I said
series.
Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, is it?
That would
Oh,
be my
I
favorite
thought,
movie. But
okay, I got it.
if you're
Yeah.
going TV series, then I would go, with the Divergent or
That's not a
the
TV
Divergent.
series. That's a
That's not a
Sons of
movie.
TV series.
Anarchy. I mean,
Sons of Anarchy. So, what's your favorite
Uh,
TV series of all time?
Honest to
think
God,
so.
as much as I hate to fucking admit it, it has to be The Expanse.
I have no
Really?
idea
The
what
Expanse is one of the best written, best adapted, best analogized, and best portrayed film series that's been done in the past 25 years.
I'm a supernatural.
Breaking Bad was that teacher or whatever, right? That
Yeah,
had
that was
meth
Heinlein. Yeah, but not
Yeah,
Heinlein.
he did the
and the
meth,
RV.
the meth guy.
And yeah, it was excellent, but it got long in the tooth towards the end series. The last few seasons weren't great. A lot of people would say Game of Thrones, which is excellent, but it was uncompleted and therefore second tier.
Yes, ma'am. Pepper Brooks. Yes, ma'am.
I would like to find one person that says the Lord of the Rings series so that I can punch them in the face.
No, my TV series is Supernatural for sure. And
All right, that is an excellent series, but that's another one of them. You notice around season 6, they're just redoing the first the first episodes of season 1.
I can't say that though. I wouldn't know. I watched it over and over again.
I have to, dude. My Bob loved those guys. Like it.
You know
was,
what? You know what show I watched the most of? You know what TV show I watched the most of though? It's gonna blow your mind.
Murder, She Wrote.
No, Charmed. The original Charmed with Holly Marie Combs, Alyssa Milano, and Shannon Doherty, and then
you're a dirty old man. That makes sense for a dirty old man.
Why?
Come at me, bro.
Burn Notice was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, no, Burn Notice was good. But I mean, it's very rare to come across a series that's written in its completeness and can be filmed and released in its completeness. And I think that Altered Carbon and The Expanse are the two best at it. I really enjoyed Lost in Space, but it lost a whole bunch from the original series. I know the original series was campy and silly, and they tried to kind of include campy silliness in it, but it didn't sit. None of it landed. No jokes in that show landed at all, and it was the writer's fault.
Truck Driver and a Monkey. What?
What's your favorite comedy? What's your favorite comedy TV series?
Ooh,
comedy only.
Oh, hands down, Night Court.
Ooh, Night Court.
Greatest intro riff ever in the history of TV. Also, but Harry Stone, even the revamped Night Court where Harry Stone's daughter gets the same freaking job, is funny as hell. She's hilarious, although they're trying to do that whole girl boss approach with it, and it doesn't work for the actress. That's not her fault. She delivers the lines, she does it well, everything is done flawlessly. It's just written from a man's perspective. From the very beginning, it's broken and it doesn't land.
I don't know. I never seen it. I don't know.
What about you, AJ? Your favorite comedian TV series, comic series? You know,
I don't know. What is Big Bang Theory? I mean, considered.
That's a comedy. Big Bang Theory is.
Yeah.
That's a big.
Now I know why you dig me. Okay. That makes everybody's called me Sheldon my whole fucking life because when I go
not Sheldon,
dude. In my personal life, I'm a bit OCD about certain things, right?
Right.
My cup has to be in the right spot. My glass has to be in the right spot. My spoon, my fork, my plate. Don't fuck with them. I will get plumb bent out of shape about some shit. Like, it's unreasonable. I know it's unreasonable. I'm aware that I am being unreasonable.
Hey, you want to hear some shit, dude?
That 70s
Look,
show was
like
good,
one of
but
the
I
first.
think that it wasn't as good as Third Rock or Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory, that's got to be one of the top ever. That
I
show
haven't
was
watched
awesome.
much of it. I didn't really find. I kind of felt like it was a show picking on someone with Asperger's, and not so much as a show laughing with the person. Right? You're not laughing. You're not laughing with Sheldon when he does things. You're laughing at the things Sheldon does. That is bullying, my love. Both of you, sweet babies. You're bullies. Stop it. Don't laugh at that man. He's
Look,
just doing the best he can.
Oh,
got a
shut the
funny
hell
story.
up.
I got a funny
What is
story.
wrong
You
with
want to hear about OCD, dude? Like when I first
Go
met
to the
H.I.,
naughty
dude.
corner. God.
Oh, she naughty cornered his ass. Damn.
I was wondering how far down the garden path I could lead you on that one.
Look, you want to hear some funny shit, dude? One of the first times, like one of the first couple weeks or so that I met AJ, we went to HEB together, right? And we was buying shit, and I was putting shit in the cart. And me, I'm just a person, man. I grab shit off the shelf, dude. I just put it in the fucking cart. I make sure the eggs, the chips, and the bread don't, they're up on the top part of the cart so they don't get crushed. But everything else, man. And dude, like she like literally stopped like halfway through and just was like, I can't do it. And she started rearranging the whole cart. Like she was putting like boxes with boxes, and she was putting like cans with cans. And, dude, it was fucking hilarious. Dude. I was like, and me, the person that's not like crazy OCD, like I got my little OCD tendency, but I'm looking at her like, and like I said, this is when we were new to each other. I'm looking at her like, this bitch crazy.
Just pat her on the head and tell her it'll be okay. Look, dude, look, me and my wife, we were traveling back when we were younger, and we always had a smaller car. And she would, like, the way we would do is I would pack my stuff. Peace out, brother. I would pack my stuff. She would pack her stuff. She'd go put stuff in the car, and I'd go pull everything out of the car and pack everything in. And this went on for like 8 years. Neither one of us said a word about it. She'd just go stuff in the car randomly because she knew I was going to pull everything out and pack it in orderly. Right. One day, my brother calls me up. I'm working on a freaking farm out here in the middle of nowhere. He's like, hey, man, I got to get out of my house by tonight. I got a trailer, and I don't know if everything's going to fit. How big's your trailer? Oh, it's a 22-footer. Yeah, you'll be fine. And I hung up on him, finished what I was doing, got in the car, picked up my wife, and then went to his house. She's like, well, how much is supposed to go in this trailer? I said, everything. She said, there's no way. I packed it all in half that trailer. I have a weirdness about Tetris, kind of. When it comes to random objects, I can just kind of, in my head, I know where they go before I put it there.
Yeah.
That's AJOT. See, my OCD, the biggest part of my OCD is like the volume on like your radio or your TV. I don't like odd numbers.
Anything to do with numbers.
Yeah, like the thermostat. Like she's got the thermostat right now as we speak, right now on this live stream. She has her thermostat set at 73 degrees, and she knows that she does that shit to irritate me because every time I look at it, I cringe.
Can I guess? No odd numbers and only primes.
No, they have to be even. It has to be even. Either 72 or 74, but not 73, dude. Not 73.
So no 69.
No 69. No.
See, I told you you'd do better with me.
It's
and
crazy.
Yes, Crystal, I remember Alf and Ernest. I just watched for the Halloween Ernest Scared Stupid or Ernest, I forget what it was.
Ernest was funny.
Or Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck. All right, so Howard the Duck is his own thing, bro.
Yes,
Howard the Duck is a unique movie. It is not done in movie fashion. It's done as a comic book, and it's not even actually an adaptation from a comic book because they directly utilize complete scenes from the comics. Right? It's an amazing film for what it is and how stupid it is and how dumb it is. I got another one that's real good that you wouldn't believe it. Brain Smasher, A Love Story. It is probably Andrew Dice Clay's greatest role, and I think who was the chick that played Miss Congeniality?
Oh, Jesus Christ! She lives here in Austin too.
She also played in Love Potion #9, which is another fantastic movie.
Sandra Bullock.
I'm almost certain Sandra Bullock plays the secondary role, the female lead in Brain Smasher: A Love Story.
I've never even heard of that.
No, it's a very have you ever heard of The Adventures of Ford Fairlane?
Oh yeah. Yes, that was Andrew Dice Clay.
Not me.
So Andrew Dice Clay's most notorious role is The Adventures of Ford Fairlane. Before he did The Adventures, I think it's before he did The Adventures of Ford Fairlane, he starred in Brain Smasher: A Love Story, and it literally is everything the title says. He is a bouncer and a guy who protects basically dancers and hookers. He's hired to protect this chick. It turns into it's a lot like Big Trouble in Little China, dude. It has a whole bunch of Big Trouble in Little China like flavor in it.
I think I've seen that. I bet I can blow your mind about Andrew Dice Clay. You ready? You ever seen the movie Star is Born?
Yeah, I'm sure I have.
With the singer Lady Gaga and what's his name?
Oh yeah.
You seen that movie?
Yeah.
Do you remember in the movie Lady Gaga's dad?
I'll be honest with you, bro. I was drinking moonshine the night we watched that.
Well,
and I remember the movie, but
it's Andrew Dice Clay. Andrew Dice Clay plays her dad in that movie.
Oh, dude. Andrew Dice Clay's been in all kinds of stuff that he wasn't an asshole.
Yeah.
You believe it? Yes.
When I first watched it, I was like, I know that guy. Where do I know that guy from? Because he looks so different. And I'm like, where do I know that guy from? And I looked it up, dude, and it's Andrew Dice Clay.
Nightmares. Bro, I feel your pain, man. I can't even sit in a room with a crooked picture. He's like, listen, I go into the damn doctor's office and straighten pictures on the fucking wall. And I'm like, I feel you, bro. I do it in like subways and shit. And they're like 4 bolted. I'm like, y'all got to fix that. No, there ain't no fixing that, son.
No, she don't hate odd numbers, X-Havoc. I hate odd numbers. She don't care. She could care less. She could care less if it's on a 3 or a 2. She don't care. I care. It bugs me. Like
and when you're going through like menopause, like that 1 degree, like really can make a difference. I'm just saying.
I'd go 70 and never touch it. But listen,
you don't live in Central Texas either.
To live in Middle Georgia, bro. It's humid here. It might not be 193 degrees, but we got 117% humidity.
Yeah, right. Oh, I know that story.
I'm growing mushrooms on my eyebrows. My ringworm has jock itch and won't shut up about it.
Silly.
That's fucking hilarious.
Mumbling under her breath. We about to the end of this show, folks. They gonna kick me out in about 20 minutes.
No. I mean, we're good. I mean,
not her. Once she starts mumbling under her breath, my time is numbered.
No. I'll just walk away.
Oh yeah, she'll walk away and she'll walk away and she'll come out here and she'll tell me, she'll be like, I'm done.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That's what she usually does on a Friday night rants. Like she'll stay up there, her eye kind of stay up there, but she'll come out here and she'll be like, I'm done. I'll be like, okay.
I accidentally kind of blew somebody up on a panel earlier and I didn't mean to. It's just, I tolerate bullshit exceptionally well until I don't. And when I don't, it's like, okay, here's the things you're lying about. First of all, it's 26%. There's not that much charcoal and gunpowder. You don't know what you're talking about on the socialistics. You have to get down to the actual receipts. And if you don't show up with that particular clip you brought up, I'm not going to believe you. Homie's like, whoa, who pulled your string? You did. I'm spewing bullshit all over me as if I'm not going to notice. I read those books too, bro. Like, have fun with it. Now, continue your bullshit so that everybody knows. I didn't mean to.
Well, that's all I do is bullshit. So
Sure, but I mean, there's a difference between bullshitting just for fun and trying. Like, homie is a Latin political activist, but wants you to believe him. Like he's not actually pushing a narrative that was written in a book 18 years ago. You know.
Gotcha.
I read everything. Everything I come across, I read. So when you start
Obviously,
quoting stuff directly from a book, I'll usually remember that quote. And that's a real good way to cause me to remember the rest of the book. And then I'll start calling you out for getting things wrong.
I don't read shit. I don't have time to read.
I'm still trying to teach you to read a room.
Yeah, I don't have time to read. I got other things to do. I got a job to make money. I got a baby. Huh?
Please. I said, dear God, somebody in the chat, please tell me you got that joke.
Whatever, dude.
No, I'm just terrible. I'm a bad person.
No, you're not.
Not anymore. I used to be.
Oh, man.
I was once evil, bro.
I know there's something else I'm missing on my rants tonight. I know I wanted to rant about something else, but I can't think of what it is. I see, that's why I got to do this like once a week. Because if I don't do it like once a week, all the shit that if I wait 3 weeks, the shit that I wanted to rant about 3 weeks ago, I forget about.
I have another grandbaby on the way. And I got a notification yesterday that my sister has her first grandbaby on the way. And if my response was, congratulations, but my grandbaby can beat up your grandbaby. And her response was, we're going to create the crib of pain and we will figure this out. Challenge accepted. This is, dude, my sister's a savage. She's a total savage.
That was pretty savage. But I'll put my age, I'll put my justice on any of them. She's a trooper.
Ava,
Justice,
my grandmother, Ava.
Justice is a warrior, bro. I'm telling you.
She has zero fear. There is no fear in this baby.
Oh, there's no
nothing
fear
you can do. I have a 129-pound bull mastiff who does not like this child, is scared of her, not because of anything she's done, but because when he barked at her, she didn't flinch. She ran over and hugged him. She loves dogs.
Nice.
It's terrifying.
I won't say that about Justice. Justice don't like dogs, but Justice she's a daredevil, dude.
Absolutely fearless.
Look, I had to go tonight. As a matter of fact, I had to go take my middle son needed a ride home from work, so I had to bounce out and go pick him up from work. I get back from picking him up from work, and Aja tells me, she was like, "This crazy child, she did a back swan dive off of my chair, landed on the end table, and then flopped on the floor and got up and laughed."
The kids are tough, man. They bounce back from almost anything.
Dude, she's a nut, bro. Like, she comes.
What you expect, bro?
Look,
I
when she
like
wakes,
that. I want that. I want that.
What is it? What was it? What was it? I didn't see it.
The throw, yeah.
Time to throw some shade. Damn right.
Yeah, send her that. She can put that in the backstage. I said, I told him to send it to you so you can put it backstage for your banners or something. So what do you think, man, about StreamYards going up, man? I know that affected you, man. What
I
do you
don't
think
know.
about
I'm not
that
going to
shit?
be able to afford StreamYards.
I'm seriously considering Evamux. Dude, I don't make no money on YouTube. It was already expensive as hell at $212 a year. And I was catching all kinds of discounts because people do click my link. I didn't pay for it this past year, but they are sending me multiple emails telling me that not only am I going to have to pay next year, but that it's going to be double. And then I'm also being moved down on my, the level that I pay for is being reduced for more money. This doesn't seem legit to me.
Welcome in.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, it's they're talking about, well, it's $44 now, man, for me. And I'm just like,
it's
I
going
can't
from
afford that.
212 a year to 448 a year, and that
Yeah, I
is
mean it's
retarded.
doubled, yeah, for sure.
So I'm trying to think of some. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't want to go to Restream, dude. But
No, even Mux.
I like
Mux to be better.
I like the embedded chat though. I like having the embedded chat. I like that. What do you think? I was thinking about. So I heard that on Streamlabs OBS, you could have people up on a panel on Streamlabs OBS, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know that though. I seems like I tried to use Streamlabs OBS once. No, Streamlabs OBS is what works with Streamlabs, right?
Well,
It's
Streamlabs OBS
different.
is what you use, right? That's what you're using with all your stuff in the background and your camera and all that.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
What do you
No,
use?
sir. OBS, the original OBS, the open broadcast source, not Streamlabs OBS, which is a copyrighted, dumbed down, retarded version of OBS. They're different. Trust me, they're different.
Well, I seen someone actually put out a link for someone to come up on panel, and it was a Streamlabs link, not a StreamYard.
Sure.
So that's what I'm
Pete
wondering.
Taco is restringing this on Grindr with OBS to kind of get his gay cloud up with you.
Yeah, he always does. He's always restreaming me on Grindr. He loves me like that.
I know, and I'm just giving him extra benefit here. It's lovely. Call me.
Pink Taco always wants to touch my butt.
But you always want to let him.
I've never even heard of that one, Nikki.
Evamux, yeah. No. Evamux, that's what I was saying.
No.
Evamux has all kinds of crazy features on the free setup, and the sound, from what I've been experienced with Evamux, the sound is amazing. About a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, I think it was us. I did an Evamux stream. I did some restream, and that kind of sucked. And then I did Evamux, and I kind of found it was intriguing and interesting. But then, like that same week, my wife showed up and was like, "Hey, didn't you say you wanted to get StreamYard for a year?" And I was like, "Yeah, but it's kind of expensive." And she was like, "Let's just go ahead and do it. It keeps you out of my hair enough to make it worth it." I was like, "Okay." I haven't really looked since then. Since this most recent purchase,
Yeah,
I haven't been real happy. I have not been happy with the functionality of StreamYard. It hasn't been functioning well for me.
Yeah, I mean, this is what do we got, babe? 7 days left.
Yeah.
7 days left on the paid version, man, and then I'm canceling, dude, because I ain't paying I can't pay $44 a month. You know what I mean?
No,
like I was paying. At one time I was paying $25 for hers and $25 for mine, and then I got rid of mine because I was just like, well, I'll just go on yours and stream. You know what I mean? Like, why am I having two? So, I mean, that 50 was a lot. You know what I mean? And now 44 just for one, and I'm just like, no, fuck that, because she uses it with you, you know, and all that, but that's it, really. And this. We do this, but I mean, how many people did we have on tonight? 5 total? We could do that on the free version.
That's true. The sound on the free version is terrible. Hell, it's not good on the paid version. That's my primary complaint with it.
The whole guest, like, that doesn't even, it's the videos, like, you know what I mean? You're limited on backgrounds and
yeah, you had to use their
and
you gotta have that StreamYard's thing up there in the fucking corner and all that stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like all your unique, you know, your
features,
everything that makes you
right. Personalization. That's the word I was looking for.
Say it again. This time,
personalization. Personalization.
Yeah, we can't do shit like this.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
I caught a clip.
What time of the day do you start becoming a smartass?
When I wake up.
Accurate. In fact, my wife constantly tells me she wants to get her a left ear cam so that it's looking straight at me while I'm talking all the shit I'm talking during the day. She's like, it's billions of views we're missing, baby. Just let me get it in there. I'm like, what? She's like, all the trash you talk all the time, I think it'd be worth it.
IRL, man. IRL. That's what we were talking about earlier. You know, I don't consider AJOT said, well, you went out and cop watch. You don't call yourself, you watch the cops. And I said, I don't consider myself a cop watcher or an auditor. I'm an IRL streamer, man. I'm an in real life streamer. I'll film whatever.
Question.
Welcome in, Tiffany.
What?
I don't even know where to. So I was sitting over here on Halloween night, and a cop comes flying down through Main Street over here in my little podunk town, right? Zoom, blue light, no siren. I'm like, okay. A few minutes later, 10 seconds later, maybe, a charter bus with a 2-cop escort front and back comes zooming through my little small town through a 25 running at least 60. And I was wondering, what kind of fucking clout do you have to call a police department ahead of time to tell them you're going to speed through the middle of town on Halloween night while the
Trick-or-treaters are out?
Trick-or-treaters are out?
Oh,
who in the hell was in that bus?
It sounds to me like Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. Diddy bus. Someone said it was a Diddy bus.
Diddy. The Diddy crossed my mind. It did. Somebody associated trying to get the hell on because they was headed towards Savannah. Let me tell you.
That's crazy.
Does anybody else get aroused when they smell baby oil, or is that just me?
Oh no. No.
No.
Good to know.
Shit.
Oh boy.
What?
So now what, fearless leader?
Oh, I don't know, man.
What's your favorite book? Y'all don't read, so
Nope.
there you go.
What's my favorite book? I don't read. There you go.
Yeah. That's it. We can't. How about your favorite comic? I mean, like newspaper comic.
Well, I mean, Hobbes. What is it?
Calvin and Hobbes.
Calvin and Hobbes. Yeah.
No, that's not bad. I always like Hagar the Horrible.
I'm like I'm a family circus kind of guy.
When I was in Family Circus is funny too. The Odd Side, of course, but when I was in high school, for some silly reason, I developed a full-blown addiction to Hagar the Horrible. I had to learn how it started. I went back to the archives of all the papers that we had at the school, probably 15 years of papers, and read every single Hagar the Horrible that had been made in the past 30 years because it's hilarious to me.
Hagar.
It's Hagar the Horrible. I mean, I don't know how they spell it. I can't remember. That's enough for government work.
Or Garfield, man. Family Circus or Garfield.
So Garfield is actually a dark horror. How much of Garfield's comics have you seen? Like,
just what I read in the newspapers, bro. When I was younger. When we had newspapers, I know a lot of these young people don't know what a newspaper is, but we used to have them.
Back in the day, kids, there used to be a child that would ride around on a bicycle and deliver the daily news of the day before every single morning.
Yeah, you throw it on your porch with it wrapped in a rubber band.
Right, wrapped in a piece of plastic if it was juicy out. News for everybody, right?
They got newspapers still in Canada, Tiffany. Oh, my early minds want to know.
So So, and I'm going to ruin everybody's childhood with this one. If you go back to some of the earliest comics of Garfield, you'll find out that John had a roommate.
Oh my God.
And for some strange reason, 2 years later, after the roommate disappears, he reappears in the basement chained to the wall in a single frame of a Garfield comic where he's going down there because Garfield, he left the door open and Garfield pushed Odie down the stairs and John had to go down and go get Odie. And when he's down there, you see his roommate chained to the wall in the background. And then nothing's ever said about it. It's just there.
Subliminal, man.
Dude, there was a lot of weird stuff like that in Garfield, and a lot of the comics actually, when it come down to it. I got into Prince Valiant for a little while. I don't even know how that happened. I think it was because it was right up under Hagar the Horrible, and I just saw it and remembered it and read it. You know.
So, what's your favorite cartoon, man?
Silverhawks.
What?
Silverhawks.
Never heard of that one.
Hey, fuck you.
Ajat, what do you? Oh, he said Midwest is live. Ajat, you got that?
Yeah, hold on.
My favorite cartoon of all time is He-Man.
Oh, okay, all right. I will give you the excellence of He-Man. My sister loves She-Ra. I've seen all of those on both sides. The reason I liked Silverhawks was the juxtaposition of the absolute absurdity of the entire situation. Oh wow,
can you make
he's
that
got it
big?
going on over there? Bigify, enhance.
I don't got sound.
No, I mean, because
We don't need sound.
Was
awesome.
Okay.
There you go. So we can.
I'm indoctrinated. Good to see you.
Anybody in the chats, any mods in the chats, drop Midwest link. Go over there. Tell them Toe for Life and Ajat and Caucasian sent you.
I'm gonna walk through the other side.
You gotta tell him to stop turning all the frogs gay.
Right through.
Oh,
Crosswalk.
Tell him how much better it is to cook with charcoal.
Thanks, Judd. I knew Judd would be on it. Judd, the mod god in the house.
Mod god. The D&D cartoon was one of my favorites growing up.
The what?
Dungeons and Dragons, the cartoon.
I don't think this got really messed up too much. Got the front end of it a little bit.
Thank you, Nikki. Ajat, Oklahoma. Y'all are great.
The white one did.
yeah.
Hey, good to see you. Appreciate you. This is Nikki. Welcome in.
All right, I heard what I needed to, so we'll just listen. Unless he has an inner reaction, and then we'll unmute.
And he's out there with Illinois Tyrant Hunter or Illinois Tyrant News, right? Ain't that what it is? Illinois Tyrant News.
Yeah. Yep.
Yo.
Oh, you remember I was telling you on the way home, I saw all them cops and stuff. It was a body that was found in McDonald's parking lot that they were all over there.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Thank you, Judd.
Oh
yeah. Oh, that's better. I like that. What do you think of this circle? The circle look there.
Name is too big. If my name was smaller, I'd love it. But my name is too big.
Hold on. Hold up.
No, let me fixipate it. I got this. This is the beautiful part about running OBS. Because I can do these things like, oops, wrong one. I'll perform magic instead. How about that? Oh.
What's up, Lawless?
Something wrong with me, y'all. I enjoy this way too much.
Oh, breast cancer awareness was last month. Turn the pink off.
It's messed up.
Smash that like button, y'all.
You know, I smashed the like button, but it's bringing charges against me.
Yeah. Nightbot to do
Yee
that. Oh, they're in Peoria. That's a bad one. For some reason, why does it look so cold there?
Because everybody's wearing warm shit.
Well, because it is colder, much colder up there. Benty, welcome in.
What's up, Benty?
What's up, man?
Hey, I'm in shorts and a cutoff sleeve t-shirt and with 2 fans on me in the garage.
Bro, that freaking hurricane somehow knocked out the capacitor on my AC and the capacitor on my attic fan in the same instant. Now, I don't know how that's possible considering the attic fan was off.
You had a power surge. There's a power surge. You got a garage with a garage door opener?
Nope.
Oh, I was gonna say if you did, I bet you that would have went out too. That, believe it or not, dude, you know how many lightning strike houses I go to and stuff, and the main thing that goes out is the fucking garage door openers. It's crazy.
How about that?
Yeah, Oklahoma. It's in the 70s right now here.
75.
I think I'm at 74. Hold on, let me check.
Tomorrow's going to be like a near record high.
Oh, so the AC will be running tomorrow. Stop freaking.
72.
72 degrees there.
Welcome in, buddy.
Freaking.
Oh, I got my AC.
What?
Yeah, go ahead, Caucasian.
Said I let my freaking flag fly.
Yeah, we haven't turned our AC off yet. It's still on.
Close to freezing? Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Oh, look at that. Welcome in, all the people. Welcome in. Smash that like button over there at AJ.
Yeah. Lounging with Liz
There it
K.
goes.
Oh, beautiful.
Yep.
Zat 444. I can never say it. Zatuichi. I always mess it up. Zatuichi.
You need to watch more anime.
No, I'm not into the anime thing.
What up, Matt Art, buddy?
Technically manga, but okay. Manga.
Lorada in the house, baby.
Hello.
Have you ever heard about the Lorada gang, man? Yeah, Caucasian.
Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry?
You ever heard about the Lorada gang yet?
From
Caucasian?
you, every time you breathe, bro, you got rat on your breath.
Yeah, because we're Lorada, dude.
I hear you, baby. I hear you.
That's the online rat gang.
You go rat out. It'll be all right. Where I come from, snitches get ditches.
I never said we were ratting on people. We're just an online rat gang.
Lounging with Liz K is with me. None of that anime crap. See, I'm just not.
All right, now
Caucasian sits at his computer and watches anime and rubs them.
I mean,
why is he playing?
Why do they always make the girls, with the big boobs and stuff? Like,
Okay, you have a choice between looking at a big, like, shovel-headed butch or chick with hot tits. Your choice. You get to choose whether you watch the chick in a flannel jacket wearing fucking
anime porn is on point. Like, is it really?
I
I've
can't
never
do it,
watched
dude.
it. I'm not a porn person though. I mean, I'm just not.
Sailor Moon make me think the wrong thing.
Sailor Moon. That's that. Now that's old school right there.
Yes, sir.
My kids used to watch Sailor Moon.
Bitch, say sweater puppies.
27 live action movies.
Right.
Yeah, I don't
know what to tell you.
like our older kids, are into the whole anime, and we're just like,
So, I never got really big into anime in general. I watched what is it, Ghost in the Machine, and Deus Ex Machina, and I watched all of Dragon Ball Z, the whole freaking thing, all 5,000 freaking episodes or whatever there were. After that, I just lost interest, and it wasn't until my kids started getting into like modern manga and anime and stuff. Like my daughter's hardcore weeb, full on weeb, and so I kind of when she got hardcore into it, I started like watching some stuff with her, and like Death Note and a little bit of Naruto. I watched
Critical Thinking Cap. What's that?
My one son, he's in a Demon Slayer. Have you ever heard of that one? I know that. My other son, he's big on Dragon Ball.
Dude, there's different Dragon Ball those.
Yeah.
Dragon Balls though. It's the old school Dragon Ball Z, like not the original Dragon Balls, but Dragon Ball Z. They had the best freaking voice actors in history. I mean, think about it. Ginyu Force, assemble! Dude, that's the same pimp.
Okay, if you say so.
Well, the modern one, when you Ginyu Force pops up, it's like a K-pop gang. It's a little different. They all sound gay. They look gay in the original cartoon. So I'm not, but it just, I don't know. They were supposed to be the hardest hitting shock force in this side of the galaxy. They were sent specifically to deal with the really hard problems because as a team, they were undefeatable. Except they, in the modern version, they show up and they do all the same stuff that they did in the original cartoon, but the voices just do not carry the threat, right?
How do you have time for anything else in life?
I hear you. I get this question quite a lot. Like, how could you're not that much older than me. How could you possibly have read all of this? How could you know all of this? And the answer I have to give you is I grew up in the middle of a swamp. I had a library card and I would read. You're talking to somebody who could read while running a trolling motor. Think about it, dude. Like, I would take a book and put it in a big, huge, enormous clear Ziploc bag and then fold it down so that I could turn the pages without actually opening the bag.
Yeah, you got issues.
I'm one of those people. This is really going to bend your brain. I would read 5 books at a time. I would have one in the bathroom, one next to my bed, one next to where I eat, one sitting on the shelf right next to the door, so in case I go outside and do something, I can take a book with me, and then one in my truck so that if I go anywhere and end up sitting more than 5 minutes, I could read. And I did that my whole life.
No, that's just too much for me.
I hear you, but to me it was perfectly ordinary because the most terrifying thing in the world for me was to be bored.
I'm never bored, man, because if I got to go somewhere and sit, I just look at girls' butts.
What?
I don't know why you read books, man. You just look at the girls that are walking by as booties.
Oh my
Small
lord.
town, and I grew up out in the swamp. You know how many girls' butts were out there? My mom and my sister, and I'll pass. I mean, I'm from Georgia, but that's just assuming a lot, bro.
Touche.
I am not from Alabama.
The bearded bookworm.
All right.
In
All right,
the
what?
days before Google, there was Ask Sasquatch.
Mm.
We're gonna do a throwback.
What?
Let's
Okay,
see if I can do
throwback.
this right, hold on. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to show that. All right.
That's what we call a false start.
No, whatever. It's just, yeah, you're gonna hear it. There's something to watch. Can you hear that or no?
Do I have to?
Throwback.
Yeah. Hey. I thought I found some randomness, it all up in the spot. I thought I found some randomness, it's all up in the spot. I thought I found some randomness, it's all up in the spot. Guess who it was? Hey, it was a jock. Said it was a jock. It was a jock. I thought I found some randomness, but it was a jock. Yo, I thought I found some randomness, but that's just a jock.
Shut up to Rebel, dude.
But that's just a jock. I thought I found some randomness, but that's just a jock.
What in
Oh
the
my
fuck?
Randomness, but that was
You've
a
never
jock.
heard this?
It was a jock.
It was a jock.
I thought I found some randomness, but it was a jock.
jock.
It was a
Hey,
jock.
bro.
It was a
Good
jock.
God.
I thought I found some randomness, but it was a jock. Yo, one day I just saw a shorty, she was on a panel. Her name was A Jock. Thought this shit was up a scandal. She was chilling with AC and she just loved this fucking panel. She loved this fucking panel. She just loved this fucking panel. One day I found A Jock and she was on AC's fucking panel. She loved AC's panel. She loved AC's fucking panel. She was on AC's panel. A Jock was on it. Did she say a damn thing? Hell no, she didn't. Why? Because A Jock has some randomness in it. She don't really give a fuck. She's just randomly in it. She won't say a damn thing, but she just proved to you who it is. It's A Jock, motherfucker. She's just up in this bitch. If you found some randomness, that's A Jock in this bitch. If you found some randomness, it might be A Jock in this bitch. If you found some randomness, it might be A Jock in this bitch. It might be A Jock up in this bitch. It might be A Jock in this motherfucking bitch. It might be A Jock in this motherfucking bitch. It might be A Jock in this motherfucking bitch.
Oh, I need a drink too, right?
It's just randomly A Jock. What did she say? Nothing.
This must be what going mad feels like.
What the fuck was that? You never even showed that to me. Where? When did Rebel do that?
This was like a year ago, dude.
He got you though. You used to go up on like AC's panel and that and not say nothing.
No, because I mean I was just there for the clout.
Because they're
right?
mean. They're so mean. You know it. You know they're mean. Don't lie to me.
They could be mean. You know what I mean? If your fifis get hurt easily,
Yeah,
but
don't be bringing no fifis around here. This is not a good place for fifis.
Shout out to my boy Aiden Upperson. What's up, boy?
Right? He raps like Iced Tea from
Ice-T.
Team
Like Iced Tea.
That's great.
Participation award. We just came up with one.
Wow, that was crazy.
Oh my
That was
god.
I never heard that. That is fucking awesome. She was on AC's panel, on AC's panel, on AC's panel. She was up on AC's panel. She was up on AC's panel. What the fuck?
Are you going to take this down?
No, I never take that.
No.
You got a new intro song, bitches.
Dude, yes, you need to do that for Tuesday. That would be great.
I don't know if I'll get it done before
Hey,
Tuesday. Man.
look, you dub it though. Look, there's AC too. Look, there's AC.
I'm just thinking that you
She was
summoned
on
his
AC panel. She was on AC panel.
Nothing,
He
nothing,
wasn't
nothing.
saying
She
nothing.
ain't saying nothing, man. She ain't saying damn nothing, 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 man. Hey, yo, Jay. Hey, John, what you say? Nothing, man. What you say? She ain't saying
Nothing,
nothing,
man.
man. Hey, John, what you saying? She ain't saying nothing, man. Hey, John, what you saying? She ain't saying nothing, man. She ain't saying nothing, man. She ain't saying nothing, man.
No, but it was all your fault. You made this happen.
She was up on AC's panel. She was up on AC's panel. Dude, this shit's fucking, I love it.
Oh my god, dude! I never heard that. That's fucking. That brought tears to my eyes laughing.
You've
Shit,
no,
bro.
you've been keeping stuff from us, so that's
Yeah,
not
no
good. Both
shit.
of us don't know.
Tell me about that one.
How did you hide the existence of this solid fucking gold?
I mean, if you don't know who Rebel or Connie is, then I mean, it's just
You don't
yes, it gets funnier and funnier, man.
You know
I
who
mean,
Rebel? You know who Rebel is? A Caucasian?
I don't think he does. No.
I doubt it. I don't know.
Oh my god, dude! He's a fucking idiot. He's a blooming idiot, as you can see.
Oh my god.
Man,
And
I'm
if
sorry.
you wanna, piss off Connie, feel free to hit that cash app. I mean, everybody does it, so why don't I get on that?
Fuck it.
I just want to point out that Zatuichi 444's icon, his avatar over here, is Elric of Melnibone, and he is wielding
It's not
Stormbringer.
anime.
No, that is no. Anime wishes it was this cool.
No, I
You
know
don't
you
understand.
said it
Michael
wasn't
Moorcock
anime.
wrote the dream. What was it called? The Dreamlander Saga or something like that. The Dreamwalker Saga or something. Anyway, there was a whole bunch of books where the same character is occupies multiple different personalities. I guess you could say.
Uh-huh.
It's hard to explain because imagine Lord of the Rings, except the elves are immortal and they really enjoy causing pain. So they create a symphony, a choir, if you will, of slaves who have had their vocal cords cut so that they can only make one note. And then you have this guy who plays a red hot poker organ to make them scream. And that's one of their nicer things that they do.
Oh my god, dude! I'm not gonna be able to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep tonight going on AC's panel. On AC's panel.
Right.
He was on AC's panel. Not saying nothing. They're not saying nothing.
What's up, Mid-South?
Oh shit, that's great.
Actually, I've listened to audiobooks at this point. Ever since I had my teeth, my facial stuff redone, this eye dropped a little bit, and now directly reading causes headaches if I do it for more than like an hour.
What's up, man?
So, audiobooks. There's an audiobook for almost everything.
Welcome to the new age.
But I will definitely look into that right fucking now.
I just want me a pager and a payphone on every corner again.
It'll blow up. You get you a pager, that thing gonna explode.
North Korean sympathy. Man, that shit was funny. I don't even know where she just brought that shit out of nowhere. Fucking Aiden. Fucking Aiden's goopy. He said, "Hey, Nightmares. I seen you saying inappropriate things in Hez's chat. Want to fight?"
Click the link. We'll moderate. I got time. Wait,
Yeah.
no, I can't do it. It's not mine. I'm sorry. Y'all got to talk to them.
They're back their way somewhere with them.
I had a pager, but I shouldn't have.
Hey, look, man, I had a pager, but there wasn't nothing going good. There was no good phone calls coming off of my pager. They were all, you want a 20, you want a 40.
Yeah. No, I had a pager, and I'm not going to explain
double
why.
up.
I'm not going to explain why. Flow State's probably gotten more of my past out of me than anyone else because he tolerates drunk Sasquatch better than most. Flow State.
Oh, yeah.
Flow State will straight trigger me drinking. Once we come off stage, he'll just straight tell me, be like, you ought to be drinking. I'll be like, I should.
Nice.
I got to do something, right?
Aiden, is Bao still alive?
Nightmares is like, I always say inappropriate shit. You're gonna have to be more specific, bro. Me too. I heard what you were saying in that chat the other day. Oh, really? You're gonna have to be more specific, bro, because I'm an asshole everywhere I go.
Right. Let's see. Let's see. No.
Because Honey Badger don't give a damn. Honey Badger gets bit by a cobra and eats half the cobra, then sleeps it off. It wakes up and finishes eating it.
Yeah, he had a long stream going on. He had a lot longer than usual. We had some drama over there. That shit was funny. Somebody was some IRL guy, and then I don't know if you ever heard of Sheep Show News and Ice Cold Audits. They showed up on some IRL guy. What's up, Jenny? Welcome in. What? I didn't hear you. You had your mic off.
I said, hey. I was waving to Jenny. Hey, Jenny. Wife Squatch heard me.
Yeah, you better watch.
She doesn't care. Ooh, are y'all staying live for a little longer? Is it a coffee?
No, actually, no. I'm gonna probably kill it, man. Honestly, it's been 2 hours. You know how it rolls.
Over in the night and crush people.
Yeah. So if you got anything you want to say on your way out the door, say it now or forever hold your peace.
Tuesday, me and AJot's doing some sort of election stream. Thursday, I have Resla Opinionated on the Resla channel on Sasquatch Shills. Both of these are at 8 p.m. Eastern. Click the shit, do the stuff, like, subscribe, comment, do something with other people too. It's funny. And if you don't like it, I don't care. You can go somewhere else and find something you do like. It's awesome. Welcome to YouTube.
Right on, right on. Hey, Jot, anything for the masses?
What are we doing?
We're rolling out this bitch.
We're rolling out this. No, thank you, everybody.
Autobots, roll out.
Roll out. Yeah. Toodles.
All right, y'all. You know how we do it. I'm Toe for Life. That's my girl, AJot. That's my boy.
Off screen yet? I'm gonna take my clothes off. Wait, I'm sorry.
Don't do it. Don't do it. And we out this bitch. Toodles, y'all.
Shine bright up all night. We're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes. We're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep